Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing the ultimate guide on how to create the perfect beachy wave. I'm going to be sharing products, how to use a clamp iron, and all my little tips and tricks that will get you completely mastered by the end of this video. So let's get started. The first thing we should go over is heat protection. You should always be using a heat protecting product in your hair before going in with any hot tool. So I'm going to be using IGK's Good Behavior Thermal Spray. This one is absolutely amazing. It's also an anti-frizz product, so this is great if you have frizzy hair or if you're on vacation. Just section your hair, spray it roots to ends. The next thing you want to do is to grab a comb. Your hair has to be completely detangled before going in with an iron or honestly any tool. Just doing all this prep work before will definitely make your life so much easier. Okay, my hair is completely combed out. We are just gonna section it into two parts. So I'm just going to take half of my hair and put it in a clip. And now I'm gonna take whatever's remaining in the back and part it into two and just bring it to both of my sides. So we have all the hair in the front. Next thing, the iron. So I'm going in with my GHD Classic Curl Iron. This is 1.25 inches. So it will hold a little bit better and it'll be a tighter curl. Usually I would use 1.5 inches because it gives a really lived in beachy wave. But I blow dried my hair last night and I know that my hair will fall quickly. I'm gonna go in with 1.25 inches. So the main thing you want to focus on is, I guess, positioning and how you're holding it. So you're gonna be rotating the iron and kind of going in between your index finger to control it and your thumb. So the main thing you want to focus on is making sure the clamp is facing forward, at least for the first two sections of our hair. And then as we work our way back, that's when I'll start alternating the direction of the curl and I will open it towards the back of me and again towards the front. The main two movements you need to know with a clamp iron is fully opening it to place the hair in and then semi-opening it just enough so the hair can slide through, but not all the way that the hair will completely fall right out. You're mainly focusing with your index finger and directing it with your index finger and your thumb. So I'm taking my first section, it's about 1 inch wide. We're gonna open it all the way, place it midway through your hair and close it fully. Once I close it, that is when I'm gonna start rotating it into my hair. Now I'm gonna semi-open it, rotate it again. Once there's a little bit left on the ends, I'm gonna start untwisting and pulling. Untwist, pull, and then drag through the ends. The sleeker ends give a beachy effect rather than a rounded curl. So it should look something like that. And we're gonna do the same with the second piece. Open it fully, close midway, open it slightly, and then start to reel it in. Semi-open it, drag it down, reel it in, and then semi-open it until there's only like around 1 inch remaining on the ends. I'll let that heat up for a little bit. Then I'm gonna untwist and pull. Like there should be a little bit of tension. Untwist, pull, a little bit of tension so it sleeks out that curl because we are giving a beachy effect. Then straighten out those ends by just sliding it through. Sometimes I actually like to pull on it when it's still hot. It's still able to be molded in the position you want, so this way it doesn't give too tight of a look. So if you want a more lived in beachy wave, I would suggest alternating the curls once you did two pieces away from the face. But if you don't like that effect, you could just follow this pattern all the way back rather than switching the direction. So all I'm gonna do is turn my curling iron where the clamp is opening backwards and place it midway again, close it, and now I'm gonna reel it in going towards my face rather than away from my face. So reel it in, semi-open it, kind of the same process, but just going towards your face rather than away. Once that's heated up, I'm gonna start untwisting, pulling, untwist, pull, untwist, pull, and then straighten out those ends. And then I'm just gonna tug on it a little bit just to sleek out that curl a little more. So now for the next piece, I'm gonna go away from the face just to give more dimension to the curl, especially with darker hair. Sometimes it's hard to see that. So even alternating the curl will definitely make your hair pop. So I finished curling this entire side. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of texture spray from Beach Waver. This is honestly one of my favorite texture sprays. A big reason why is because of the smell. It smells so good. It actually says the scent on it, but that's not what it smells like. If you like the scent of pina colada, coconuts, like just like tropical scent, this is it. It smells so good, and there's no nasty ingredients in it as well. I'm just gonna set it with that. I am not combing my fingers through it. Let it sit and fully cool. I feel that's like a big thing. Like you wanna instantly see the results and you wanna run your fingers through. Do not do that. It's not gonna hold as long and you don't want that. So we are essentially doing the same thing on this side. Opening, closing midway, semi-open, reel it in, semi-open again just to drag it all the way down to the ends and reel it back in. Let it sit for a couple seconds and then untwist and tug. And then pull through those ends. Doing a beach wave for many people could be very intimidating. I truly believe you could learn it. It's so easy once you get the hang of it. If you do this enough times, I'm telling you, you're gonna become a master at it. It is that simple. You could be taught anything you want if you want to learn it. And honestly, this process could literally take me 10 minutes. Of course, I'm talking, so it may take a little longer, but I could finish this so quickly. Also, I'm really curious. Let me know down below what your fast hair routine is, because this is definitely one of mine. I find it so easy to do and really quick to recreate this look. Much quicker than just blow drying my hair. I'd rather do this and it lasts me all day at least. I also never curl my hair the day that I wash it, just because your hair is too soft, it doesn't have enough grit in it yet, and it will fall so quickly. At least for my hair type. If you have naturally curly hair, it could hold a little bit more because you have that natural texture in your hair. Or if you have color treated hair. I feel like the biggest thing, at least for my clients, when I try to teach a client how to use a clamp iron, it's like they have two left hands. But I feel the biggest thing is almost practicing just the movements of the curling iron, like while it's off. Of course, do not do this while it's on. You're gonna burn yourself. Just rotating it in your hand like this, just to get the idea of moving it, and then just kind of opening and closing the clamp. I swear it will become so much easier once you figure out how to just rotate it. Just doing this will make a huge difference on how time efficient you are and how the results will come out. You'll just get a better idea for it. Also, if you just can't get the idea of doing this, the brand Beach Waver actually has a clamp that you open it up, you place your hair in it, and it has two buttons, and you just press the button to reel it in, and all you have to do is release or twist and unwind. It will do the work for you. So I'm gonna spray it again on this side with some texture spray. Sometimes I'll open it up just to make sure I coat every piece. Okay, so half of our hair is done. I feel like that was super easy. I'm gonna toss all this hair to the back, and we are gonna focus on our last top section. Okay, so I'm just gonna find my natural part. So instead of starting from the front of my hair whenever I do beachy waves, I'll start in the back. The reason why I do that is because I have shorter angles in my hair, and I just like to see how the curl pattern is lining up before touching the front. But if you don't have angles, you could totally start from the front and just make sure you're going away from the face for those first two pieces. And I'm still gonna continue with the alternating of the curling iron. So I'm opening it up backwards, facing behind me, the clamp, and then just reeling it towards my face and kind of just doing the same pattern, and then untwist, pull, and then drag those ends through to sleek out that curl. And sometimes if you feel like it's not sleek enough, you could just open it back up, place it again, and just sleek it out again. So for this last piece, you should not be giving it a full curl. If it is a very short, it should just be like a flick and then blend it in with the rest of your hair. Or if you have it very long, then you could just stick to the same routine. You just want it a little bit more sleek, so it almost looks like it doesn't end and it's all one piece. Okay, so let this cool for 5 minutes or however long you have. The longer you let it cool, the longer it will last you and it will stay in that shape. So I'll be right back. So I'm just brushing it through with a wide tooth comb. And that is it. I am absolutely obsessed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.